Did you know that one man, born a slave, once led an army so powerful that it nearly brought the mighty Roman Empire to its knees? His name was Spartacus, and his story is one of courage, rebellion, and the unbreakable human will to be free. Spartacus was born in Thrace, a rugged land in what is now Bulgaria, Greece, or Turkey. Little is known about his early life, but historians believe he once served as a soldier in the Roman army. At some point, he was captured and sold into slavery, a common fate for conquered peoples in ancient Rome. Eventually, Spartacus found himself in the gladiator school of Capua, a brutal training ground where men were forced to fight to the death for the entertainment of Roman crowds. Imagine being trained like an animal every day, knowing that the reward for survival was simply another fight. In 73 BCE, Spartacus and about 70 fellow gladiators decided they'd had enough. Armed with nothing more than kitchen knives and sheer determination, they fought their way out of the gladiator school and escaped into the Italian countryside. There they raided wagons and outposts, arming themselves with real weapons. What started as a desperate flight for freedom quickly grew into something far greater, a rebellion. Within weeks, thousands of escaped slaves, farmers, and shepherds joined them. They weren't trained soldiers, but they shared one common goal: to live free or die trying. Spartacus proved to be more than just a fighter. He was a strategic genius. He organized his ragtag followers into a disciplined army, using clever tactics to defeat Roman forces sent to crush them. The Romans at first underestimated him, but battle after battle, Spartacus's forces triumphed, capturing supplies, defeating legions, and spreading fear through the Republic. At its height, Spartacus's army swelled to between 70,000 and 120,000 men, women, and children. They swept across southern Italy, defeating every Roman commander sent against them. Some say they even dreamed of marching north, crossing the Alps, and returning home to freedom. But not everyone agreed. Many followers, inspired by victory and angered by years of oppression, wanted to march on Rome itself. To take revenge on their former masters, the Roman Senate, humiliated and desperate, turned to one of its richest men, Marcus Licinius Crassus. Crassus raised a massive army and moved ruthlessly against the rebels. Spartacus's forces began to splinter. Some tried to flee north, others stayed to fight. Despite his courage and leadership, Spartacus was no match for Rome's vast resources. In 71 BCE, the final battle took place in southern Italy. Surrounded and outnumbered, Spartacus fought bravely, cutting through enemy lines in a last attempt to reach Crassus himself. But he was eventually killed in combat, his body never found. In retribution, 6,000 captured rebels were crucified along the Appian Way, the road leading to Rome, a horrifying message meant to deter future uprisings. Though Spartacus died, his legend lived on. For centuries, his name became synonymous with freedom, resistance, and defiance against tyranny. Writers, revolutionaries, and filmmakers have celebrated his story, from Karl Marx, who saw him as a hero of the working class, to Hollywood, where Kirk Douglas brought him to life in the 1960 classic film Spartacus. Even today, Spartacus reminds us of a timeless truth, that the desire for freedom is one of humanity's most powerful forces. Against all odds, one man dared to stand against an empire. And though he fell, his spirit continues to inspire the fight for justice, equality, and dignity across the ages. So the next time you hear the name Spartacus, remember, he wasn't just a gladiator. He was a symbol of what it means to rise up, to dream of freedom, and to fight for it, no matter the cost.